Hello guys, welcome to another video. The quadratic equation is one of important topics in mathematics. So in this video we will do more examples in how to solve it and how to simplify the equations before doing the quadratic equation or before using the rules of quadratic equation. So stay with us and let's jump into the video. The first example we have here is x plus 3, a quantity to the power of 2 or squared, equals 25. So what we can do here, firstly, is we need to expand this square brackets. And how's that? We discussed that in one of the last videos. You can check it out here. The rule says this is our A and here is our B. So we will need to square our A and then we put plus, and then we will multiply our A and B with 2, which means 2x divided by 3, and then we will put a plus here, and we will then square our B, which is 3 squared, and all of them equal 25. The result is x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 25. Now we need to put these equations equal to 0. So we need to move this 25 to the other side with a negative sign. X squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 25 equals to 0. So 9 minus 25, which is minus 16. X squared plus 6x and minus 16 equals 0. So now it is a quadratic equation. We have explained so many rules or so many methods to solve it. Now we need to use one of them. We open our brackets and then we see what is the two variables that multiplied to each other give us x squared, x and x. And here what is the two numbers that multiplied to each other give us 16. So we have 1 multiplied by 16. We have 8 by 2, we have 4 multiplied by 4. Yeah. Now we need to look at the sign. It is negative and we have 6 here. So what is the two numbers that when multiplied to each other give us 16 and when subtracted from each other give us 6? 1 and 16 give us 16 when multiplied, but 15 when subtracted. 4 and 4 will give us 16 when multiplied, but 0 when subtracted. 8 and 6 when multiplied it will give us 16, and when subtracted from each other will give us 6. So that is our result here. We put the 8 here and the 2. Then we look at the second sign. It is negative. That means the two brackets will have a different signs, but the biggest number in the brackets will take the first sign. The first sign is positive and it will be the sign of 8 because 8 is bigger than 2. The 2 will have the negative one. If you want to understand this method more, you can find it in this video here. So now we have two brackets, the two brackets equal to 0. That means we can say that x plus 8 equals 0 and x minus 2 equals 0 because the two of them are multiplied to each other, and we can do that. So x will be equal minus 8 and x will be equal to 2. Now let's jump to another example. In this example we have 2x squared minus 6x equal 0. How we can solve this one? So we have 2 and 6. We can now simply divide the whole equation with 2 That's mean this with 2 here, and this with 2, and this 1 2. So the result will be x squared minus 3x equal 0. When it is like that, we have x here and here, so we can take the biggest common factor, which is x, from here, and it will be x minus 3 equal 0. The two of them are multiplied to each other. That means we can say that x equals 0 and x minus 3 is equals 0 too, because one of them need to be 0 in order to this 0 to exist. So when x is 0, we multiplied x here, then it is 0. When the result here is 0, when multiplied with this x, it will be 0. So we can say that we have x equals 0 and x equals 3. So we have two results here, x equals 0 and x equals 3. And these are the two values of x in our quadratic equation. Now let's jump to another example. This example is a little bit harder than the first one and the second one. The first step actually is, when we look at it, we see that we have a square bracket here and here and here. So we need to expand these square brackets. If you don't know how to expand these square brackets, you can watch this video here. The first thing we need to do is to expand the first one. It is positive, so the rule says 4x squared plus 2 multiplied by the first one. This is our a and this is our b. 2x multiplied by 3 and plus 3 squared, which is 9. And then we put that like that. We have minus the same thing here, x squared plus 2 multiplied by x and by 1 plus 1 square, which is 1, and it will be equals to the same here, x squared, but we need to put here a negative, 2 divided by x and by 1 plus 1 square, which is 1. Now we need to multiply this minus inside the brackets. The result will be 4x squared plus 2 multiplied by 2x is 4x by 3, it is 12x plus 9 minus x squared minus x minus 1 equals to x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now let's solve this one here. 4x squared minus x squared is 3x squared. 12x minus 2x is 10x. 9 minus 1 is 8, and equal to this one's x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now we need to move all of them to the other side to make it an equation with a 0 in one side. So it will be like that, 3x squared, and this x squared is positive here, but in the other side it will be negative, minus x squared, positive 10x, positive 10x. We have 2x is negative, it will be positive when it comes to the other side, 2x. And 8 here is, it was positive, I forgot it. So plus 8, and this one will be negative 10 on the other side, so negative 1 equal 0. The result here will be 2x plus 10x with 2x, it is 12x, plus 8 minus 1 is 7. I forgot to put the 2 here, the quadratic, the square. And we have our quadratic equation here, and let's solve it in another page. So 2x squared plus 12x plus 7 equals to 0. Now we need to solve it with the quadratical formula because it is the more suitable one in this case. This here is our A, 12 is our B, and 7 is our C. The rules say minus B minus 12, positive or negative, the root of B square or 12 square minus 4 multiplied by A, which is 2, multiplied by C, which is 7, over the 2 of A, and A is 2 multiplied by 2. Now we have minus 12, positive or negative. The root of 12 by 12 is 144, minus 4 by 2 is 8, 8 by 7 is 65, so we have 65 here, and all of them are over 4. So it is now minus 12, positive or negative, the root of 88 over 4. Minus 12, positive or negative, the root of 88. We can type it another way, 4 multiplied by 22. So we can take this 4 out of the root, and it will be like that, minus 12, positive or negative, the root of 4 multiplied by the root of 22, and this is the rule of roots and radical. You can find it in the video here, so you understand it more. And we will divide it by 4. And now from this equation we can type it like that, because we can, that's why we did it like that. 4 is 4, 12 by 4 is 3, so we have minus 3, positive or negative, we have 4 by 1 is 1, and here is 2, so it is 22 over 4. And this is our result. Our x equals to minus 3 plus or minus the root of 22, all of them over 4. And yeah, now we have done. Thank you very much for watching this video and watching this example. I hope you understand the concept of solving the quadratic equations and the methods about that. We have explained 3 or 4 methods. You can find them in this playlist here. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.